going to be the Janet Jackson Medley tutorial for the flash mobs for the concert and other Janet medleys. So what this next tutorial is going to talk about, or you're going to see the whole tutorial for the first time, or the whole medley for the first time, is so you can see the transitions between the songs.
So how many songs do we have, and which songs?
5. We have a lot of songs. We start off with Nasty, then we go into If, then All For You, Miss You Much, and then Escapade. Okay. So first off, it starts with the music for Nasty. And so when this song starts, everyone is just, you know, doing their best or worst 80s dance. So just make it really big, really cheesy, really fun. Have a lot of things like this, you know, Cabbage Patch, you know, whatever. And so for the concert flash mob, you will actually be looking like right after Rhythm Nation ends, you'll be coming up to us, congratulations, that was great, I really want to join your flash mob, look at my moves, and like be really crazy, you know. So, and then that's when I'll come through the crowd and I'll just yell, stop, and that's in the music. And then you guys will react like, what? You know, whatever. And you guys might back up a little bit, but you don't need to move very far because we still need you around for the next song, which is going to be If. So I'll say that what, and then there's going to be like a reaction, whatever. Then everyone get ready because I'll say, give me a beat in this pose, but then everyone joins for this move and this, and then we all walk up. I'll be lip syncing. My name is Janet, Miss Jackson if you're nasty, but we're all doing it together.
So basically Leah will be our Janet Jackson. Yes. She will be the one saying stop and give me the beats.
Yes.
And we join the dance from here.
After that. Yeah.
Okay.
So then after that song, it'll be If. So the moment I stop with dancing nasty, I'll walk to what I think is about the middle of the group. And then I will walk behind Julian. So everyone behind Julian will go to the left with this move. And then everyone behind me, behind Julian, which is like group number 2, I'm gonna point to the right. So that means that everyone who's behind me is gonna go to the right. So that Julian's group and my group will cross like this. And we'll dance If like that. And if you notice, when we're dancing If, we're gonna be slightly like side by side. So for the transition for all of you, we're gonna have to somehow blend together and be one cohesive group again. And we're gonna do that by, during the transition from If to All For You, you make eye contact with someone, like immediately to your right, your left, or right behind you. And once you lock eyes with that person, you're gonna switch places with that person. So you're not walking complete circles around each other. Like I was right there and Julian was right here. We just swap places, but we walked a half circle.
You will see it in the video full speed that we will do.
Exactly.
It will make sense.
Now, if nobody makes eye contact with you, don't panic. Just, for example, Julian's not looking at me and there's no one for me to look at. I'll just walk around the circle by myself. We just want some movement during this transition. So it will be great if you find a partner. If not, no big deal. We don't want to have to assign partners or anything, so just walk around yourself. So that'll be the transition for All For You. Then the next song is Miss You Much. So the song begins with M-I-S-S 4 times. The first one, let's just get ready and be facing forward. We just ignore the first M-I-S-S. Very next M-I-S-S, we go into our pose. And then second M-I-S-S, we go to the second pose. And the third one. And then the fourth one, we do the last pose.
And then
so,
when Janet Jackson says, "Whoo," we fist down and get ready for the...
So it's like M-I-S-S, 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 whoo! Then we go into the dance. Very last song is Escapade, so the transition between Miss You Much and Escapade, I'll say, that's the end, and everyone yells no, and then we clap to the beat. And just whatever you want, just make it fun, try to involve the crowd, but just remember that the very last set of claps, you're not going to be able to end it, it's going to go boom, you know, so it's...
So the count will be 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. So on 7, make sure you spread your arms. 8, and then the choreography.
Right. So that's it. That's it for the explanation. Watch the next video to see how the medley will actually look. We might edit a little, like a little phrase from Janet between if or
Nasty and if, yeah, from
yeah,
nasty
between nasty and if. She'll probably say something like, "Get the point, good, let's dance." Don't let that throw you because the music will be exactly the same. We're just gonna layer that vocal on top. And once again, between nasty and if, I'll just be walking to the back and pointing to the right side, indicating that people behind me will move to the right. So just be prepared that if you're kind of near the back, you're probably gonna go to the right. If you're kind of near the front, you're probably gonna go to the left.
Okay, and what if people just know one song or two songs? What's
Yes,
going on?
that's a great point. The transitions are not just for the little cute transitions that we created here. They're also good for people who don't know the whole medley. So if you don't know the whole medley, the transitions are the best time to go into the medley and out of the medley. So let's say I only know, Escapade. Right after Miss You Much, as people are doing their moves, I'll just walk to the side or the back, somewhere where I'm not going to get in someone's way. Everybody in the group still holds their position, and I'll just go to the periphery of it. Now, let's say I don't know Escapade and I only know Miss You Much, that's when I'll walk out. And maybe when someone who's coming in sees that, they can take that person's place if it's easy enough. If you don't know the whole medley, I would say stay in the back or on the side, so it'll be an easier transition and you don't have to cross across people, because they will be doing a transitional thing, so you might be in the way. So I would say stay to the side and to the back, and the transitions are the best spot for you to jump in and jump out.
Okay, and if you don't know any song from the medley yet, please learn
Escapade
as a priority.
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because we want everyone in Escapade. Like, we want the biggest group there. And in fact, if you don't know Escapade, but you did participate in the medley, we do want you to be in the final, bow or curtain call. We're not really going to bow or do a curtain call because it's a flash mob. But at the very end, the last pose for Escapade is "Let's Go." So even if you don't know the whole dance, the prior move is this. While we're doing that, that is a good time for you to walk in, just step in and do this on "Let's Go." And then we'll all be there for that final applause. So then everybody gets to hear the applause because we deserve it. We've been working really hard on this.
That's right.
So that's it. Watch the next tutorial, or watch our little demo of the medley, and you'll see what we're talking about.
Good luck.
Okay, good luck.
Yay.